In our management series, today's discussion is on attitude. Attitude as a term we regularly use in our life. A common man may use it, even a manager who is working in a company may use it. But what exactly is attitude? When we go through that, we come to know about that, how attitude develops in our personality and how it is going to affect our vision about activities. In simple man's common person's language, we can call it as an evaluative statement. Evaluative statement. About what? Something which can be favorable or unfavorable. Example, I like it, I don't like it. So that really reflects your attitude. So let us see what actually is this attitude. Whenever we are using this term, how this particular terminology or the word that comes to our regular life. One thing I have to tell you that attitude is not permanent. It may vary. At the time of your birth, I am sure that we are born without any attitude. Gradually we learn it. So we can say attitude is learned. That's why the definition given in management science is that attitude is the learned predisposition towards an object, people or event. Learned predisposition. It is the word used, that learned predisposition towards an object, event or people. That means something which we learn it and then we are using it. Now, when analyzing attitude development in management thought, I am not coming to psychology, management thought, attitude is developed through various components. So let us see what are the components of attitude. Components of attitude. Components of attitude. The components of attitude are three. That means attitude is developing in your life by passing through three different components. The first one is cognitive. The first one is cognitive. Cognitive. Cognitive we mean recognition. Otherwise evaluation. Something we evaluate. That's called cognition. Cognition in real language means we recognize and evaluate it. Second part is affective. Affective. Affective part is actually feeling part. Feeling part. And the third one is behavioral part. Behavioral part. Normally we look at the behavioral part. Behavioral part. Behavioral part is actually our action. So we can say attitude in your life is visible, or it is what? Reflected through evaluation, feeling or action. Now I'll tell how it works out in a common man's life. I am an old man. I am against fast food. That is my attitude. But the youngsters in new generation, they cannot live without fast food. I have got an attitude that fast food is poison. It is not good for our health. This is my attitude. How I got it, how it changed, I'll tell you. Now, near to my home, they opened a new pizza shop. When the pizza shop is opened, I happen to see their board, etc., people there. Then immediately my mind says, oh, this junk food is here also. It is going to kill the people. This is my evaluation. So I recognize that a shop is opened and it is going to have negative effect on the life of the people. I am thinking about that. That's my attitude. So one day, after a few days, the shop is opened. One day my son happened to purchase one pizza. And he happened to give me one piece of that pizza. I really tasted it. I liked it. So that part is called as affective part or feeling part. I liked it. So I evaluate first, then I feel it. And after few days, you could see that I am standing in front of the shop to buy pizza. That is my behavioral part. So this means that our attitude is developed through evaluation, feeling and action that we don't know exactly. If we know these things, we will never react or we will never deal with the people only on the basis of attitude. If you are dealing with the people only on the basis of attitude, it may be negative or it may be positive. But if you analyze this and study this, you can avoid so many problems that take place in our life when we deal with the people based upon our attitude. One of the example, I'll tell you what happens in organizations. Organizations' attitude is reflected through job satisfaction. You must be knowing that when we are doing a work, we are satisfied or not, it is very important for the companies. Now, job satisfaction is an attitude. Why? I'll tell you. 10 people are working in a company. All the 10 people are not dissatisfied. Some people are dissatisfied. Some people are satisfied. That's why it is an attitude. In addition to that, in organization when we work, our effort gives better results when we are involved in our job. In our job we are involved. That means we are comparing ourselves with the companies and what we are putting an effort by ourselves involved in the task. That's also an attitude, because I like the company, I say that this company is good, so my involvement is high. Some people, they say that whatever the company does, some people are against that, so such people will not be involved. So involvement is there. At the same time, organizational commitment. So we can say that attitude is something which is in our life, and our life we look at the world on the basis of our attitude. And to a certain extent, we can say attitude creates sometimes perception, or perception creates attitude. So attitude is very important.